I think we should start now. So first of all, my dear students, all of you are welcome in our this session on how to crack CSAT in 50 days. My dear students, almost 4 months are left for the mother of all the exams, that is prelims 2022. And I hope all of you are preparing really well for the upcoming exam and your GS preparation is going well. So, my dear, from last 3 to 4 years, as everyone is aware that CSAT has become a challenge for most of the aspirants. Even I found some of the aspirants who are already in the service and they are not able to make it to the mains because of CSAT paper. So today I am going to answer all your queries. So यहाँ पे start करते बेटा. Some of the most frequently asked question by the students during our interaction is, what is the syllabus for CSAT? मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट चैप्टर सर, मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट बता दो क्या क्या करके चले जाएं कि इससे हमारा पेपर सुलह हो जाए, ठीक है ना. ऑल आई एम गोइंग टू हैंडल इन टुडेज क्लास इटसेल्फ. आई एम गोइंग टू शो एवरीथिंग फ्रॉम विच चैप्टर, हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस हैव बीन आस्क्ड, what is the latest trend, everything I will discuss here. How to prepare for CSAT, how can I master CSAT in 50 days, बेस्ट रिसोर्सेज. सर कुछ मटेरियल बता दो कि इससे बाहर का नहीं करना है, बिकॉज आई नो दैट यू गाइज आर नॉट preparing for SSC or CAT. Those aspirants devote so much time for their aptitude preparation, but you guys, first thing, CSAT is qualifying in nature, so that is the worst part I say, because most of the people take it for granted and lightly, so that's why they are failing in this paper. But I know that you can't afford to devote that much time to CSAT, so that's why I have designed a 50 days master plan. If you follow that, you will definitely qualify CSAT, my dear. Importance of the test series. It is found that most of the students, when I give them the questions or when they are attending any lecture, they are comfortable while attempting the questions. But when it comes to the final exam, the D-Day, most of the students are struggling. The major reason is because of lack of the practice. There is a vast difference between CSAT and the GS. GS, you can just listen, you can learn, you can tick mark. But CSAT is completely, my dear, practice based. So we have to do a lot of practice. So that's why I would say I would give more importance to test series than your normal lectures. Fine. If someone is not writing the test series, then that person is bound to be failed in CSAT. Now, CSAT strategy for non-engineers. This is also very big challenge, because most of the students, because it happens with me also, when I'm taking the class, there are somewhere around 120, 130 students in a batch. So it is very difficult for me to categorize the students, what is the requirement of each and every individual. If I try to focus on the weakest student, then other students feel bored. But if I take care of the other students, those 20 to 30% of the students, maybe from the engineering background or humanity background, they give very rapid answers. So because of that, the other people who are from non-engineering background especially, they feel shy to ask the doubts. Okay, my dear, that is also a challenge. So today I'm going to give is a kind of insights for the non-engineering students also, and I'll try to work upon those students separately. What is the latest pattern of the CSAT? That also we are going to discuss. Okay, my dear, let's see. Hanji beta, my name is Dinesh Koshik. I am an alumni from IIM Calcutta. I am the founder of Educard 24. Earlier it was Passion IS Academy in Old Rajendra Nagar. I have 12 years of teaching experience with India's top institutes for top exams like CAT, CSAT, SSC, and every exam almost, I can say, related to aptitude. I have taught for IIT JEE as well. But for the last 11 years, I am specially focusing on CSAT, and I have worked upon a book that is exclusively designed for CSAT. So, this is me. Okay. My dear, it is very rightly said that CSAT cannot make you an IAS officer, but it can stop you. So mind my words. Every year I say this thing. CSAT cannot make you an IAS officer, but it can definitely stop someone from becoming an IAS officer. So I'm going to show you some of the examples. You can see the marks of the student. These are the marks I have. These are the mark sheets of 2021, 2020 paper. 2021 marks are not out. So you can see GS paper 1. If you can see, it is 121.78 marks. You can say it is one of the top score. Fine. So 120, I think it is excellent score. When the cutoff was especially below 100, then 121.7 or I can say 122 is excellent. But you can see score in CSAT was 49.18. My dear, can you see what is going through the mind of this student? This student has prepared so well, given everything for the exam, but it is only the CSAT that stopped this student from becoming an IAS officer. And I personally know this student is already in the service not through UPSC, through the other exams. Very deserving candidate, my dear. So he has done everything: answer writing, essay writing, optional, everything. He's performing really well, but because of CSAT, this fellow got screwed. Okay, some more examples. So my dear, when it is written below the scorecard that not qualified, it really hurts. Fine, UPSC slaps on only once a year, एक बार थप्पड़ मारता है, but उसके गूंज पूरे साल रहता है बेटा, ठीक है ना? So it is a humble request to all of you, please don't take CSAT very lightly. Fine, UPSC has given a clear and sound message that we are devoting our time to prepare the exam, to prepare the test for CSAT. So we expect the same thing from the students as well. Okay, so some more marks. All these people, they have qualified in GS, but because of CSAT, they are failing. Okay, my dear. So 102, but 60.83 marks in CSAT could not qualify CSAT, could not qualify the PT exam. Now I am going to show you the marks of one of the student. And these are the marks of one of my student. Fine. So 129.6 marks in CSAT. You can see when the student came to me, fine, he came, actually I remember he came with his father and he said that I am from this much background and I don't have any idea about the aptitude, I haven't prepared for this, but whatever strategy I gave to this student, if sincerely followed that. But during those time it was sometime offline, sometime online kind of thing was happening. So you can see this student has written 2020 mains. This year also this student wrote the mains. Although score in GS was not that exceptional, but this student qualified. So how can I compare 98 marks with 122 marks? Okay, my dear. So this is a wake up call for you guys. Now let us see the trend. Previous year paper analysis, you can see that this I am breaking this into three sections: basic numeracy plus data interpretation plus DS. This is basically one section. Another is general mental ability, or you can say logical reasoning, and next is the reading comprehension. Most of the student keep on saying, sir, can I go in the CSAT banking upon RC only? I'm not good at mathematics, so can I crack the exam based upon the this paper? I can say only based upon the RC only. So one thing is there that UPSC doesn't have a fixed blueprint that this many questions will be from RC, this many from logical reasoning, these things. You can continue, you can see the trend. You can see the marks in basic numeracy plus these things. Minimum 3 marks, and you can see maximum 41, sorry, minimum 3 questions, maximum 41 questions. Got it, my dear? And reading comprehensions also, the questions keep on fluctuating. 22 questions you have seen, 32 also you have seen. Okay, my dear. So this is a misconception that most of the people who haven't analyzed the paper, they will simply say that half of the paper is reading comprehension. It has never happened. It is, and it is not going to happen. Now, especially once the CSAT paper became qualifying, after that you can see there is the difficulty level as well as the number of questions from the basic numeracy is increasing year by year. Got it, my dear? So it is continuously increasing. So this area you cannot afford to skip, or you can't ignore, my dear. Now another thing, reading comprehension. Most of the people think that we are very confident about the reading comprehension. We every day go through the new Hindu newspaper. So this is the misconception that students think that we can speak English, we can read English, we can understand English. It, it means that we can answer the questions related to RC also. Now, today only you attempt 4 to 5 passages, and this conception will be cleared. Okay, it will be removed. So this is not going to happen. The worst accuracy rate of most of the student is in RC only. Once the student is going through the reading comprehension, बच्चे को लगता है कि मैंने पैसेज पढ़ लिया है तो आई विल डेफिनेटली आंसर दिस पैसेज. ठीक है ना? तो वहीं पे गलती होती है बेटा. इन बेसिक न्यूमेरेसी एंड लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, बाय लुकिंग एट द क्वेश्चन यू विल गेट एन आइडिया कि whether you can attempt this question or you want to skip this question. But रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन में स्टूडेंट गेट सो मच इमोशनल कि पूरा पैसेज पढ़ लिया है तो अब तो आंसर कर ही दूंगा. गॉट इट माय डियर? फाइन, चलिए. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू the scorecard, the performance of all the chapters. So reading comprehension I am taking as one chapter, and other basic numeracy chapter separately I am discussing. You can see this is reading comprehension. After that, as of now, during these 11 years of paper, you can see that 311 questions from reading comprehension. Okay, that is the one section itself. After that, miscellaneous means the puzzle related problems. So today, tomorrow onwards, I am going to start a lecture series on YouTube based upon the puzzles, because puzzles, as of now, you can say 11 years 55 questions. So on an average 5 questions from the puzzles. Puzzles doesn't have any specific syllabus. They can be from the your mathematics, they can be from the logical reasoning, anywhere. Okay, my dear? Now after that, you can see numbers. The love of UPSC fall in love with numbers. Especially this love came in picture when the CSAT got qualifying. So till here only 10101, but once the CSAT became qualifying, you can see 5, 6, 6, 7, 16, 9, total 52 questions have been asked from number system. Okay, my dear? So quickly moving the slides, I'm going to tell you what are the top 5 or 6 chapters that you can bank upon. Fine. You can see number system, most important. After that, complex arrangement, you can see 37 questions. If you want, you can write, or you can watch this video again also. I'm telling, number system, most important, 52 questions. Complex arrangements, there are 37 questions as of now. Data interpretation, 30 questions. Ranking and comparison, as of now, 28 questions. Ranking and comparison, I say that one of the most important chapter. Here, return on investment is very high. My dear, ranking is not a big chapter at all. But you can see that on an average, you will be getting 3 questions every year, ranking and comparison. After that, syllogism, fine. So if I revise, number system, complex arrangement, data interpretation, ranking, and syllogism. Okay. Then percentage, you can see so much consistent, especially after the CSAT became qualifying, you are getting 23 questions percentage. Permutations and combination, 22 questions. Okay, average mixture and alligation, 17 questions. Simple equations, 17 questions. Sitting arrangements, 17 questions. My dear, sitting arrangement is a sub part of complex arrangement. So I'm going back to the previous slide to show you, because sitting arrangement and complex arrangement is basically the single chapter. Simple arrangement, sitting arrangement means the normal two attributes kind of things, and complex arrangement, sitting arrangement may only the person have to be arranged in a particular sequence in according to their height or left right, this kind of concepts are there. But complex arrangement may there are multiple aspects. They will say that there are 5 professors, their names are given in random order, they belong to 5 different cities, and and they are married to the ladies with the 5 different professions. We have to match them. Those are called complex arrangements. So I think there were somewhere around 30 plus questions there in complex arrangement, and sitting arrangement also we are getting 17. So we can say 50 questions as of now from sitting arrangement and complex arrangement together. Number series, 15 questions. Okay, time, speed and distance. After this, if you want, you can ignore. I think till here, these areas you have to focus the most. So whatever I have shown in the previous slide and this slide, these are the most important areas you have to focus upon. Time, speed and distance, as of now 15 questions have been asked, though the number of questions is good, but return on investment I don't find that high, because time, speed and distance itself is a lengthy chapter. So your priority should be, again scrolling back, Hanji beta, numbers. If I talk about the basic numeracy, it is numbers, data interpretation, numbers, basic numeracy, numbers, data interpretation, percentage, permutation combination, average mixture alligation, simple equations, and ratios also you can do, because ratios will be used in data interpretation. After that, if you want to go for time, speed and distance, it's entirely up to you. Okay, and in case of logical reasoning, it is the simple equations, sorry, sitting arrangements, complex arrangements, then syllogism, after that ranking and comparison, number series. These are the chapters you have to focus most. So whatever chapters I am showing you, all the chapters having all the previous year questions are present in the book that I am going to give you. That book is in the digital format. So after the completion of this video, I will put the link of that in the description box, from where you can join. You can get that soft copy. Hanji. After that, profit and loss. These are not that much important chapters, my dear, but if the time permits, you can go for these chapters: profit, loss, discount, time and work, calendar, clock, age is, letter series, chain rule. So all these are getting single digit questions in 11 years. Fine. So most of the student, they struggle by this. Why they struggle? Because they are not aware, they don't have any proper analysis of the paper, of the chapters, what is the syllabus, what exactly we have to do, what should be the strategy. Got it, my dear? So it is, I have given everything to you in so much detail. So first 2 slides, whatever chapters I show, those are the most important chapters. After this, time and work, calendars, clock, ages, letter series, chain rule, probability, trains. Fine, you can see all these questions, all these chapters are in the decreasing order of their importance. Okay, so I can say that with 100% certainty by looking at this, if you cover 1/3 of the syllabus. Now there is a rule of 20/80. 20/80 rule is applicable everywhere. Fine. What is 20/80 rule? You can apply it everywhere. 20% of your efforts will always generate 80% of your results. Okay, whatever source you are reading, 80% of the questions will be asked from the 20% of the syllabus you are going to study. My dear, whatever time you are devoting in your studies, only 80% the productivity will come from 20% of your study time. Rest 80% will go in. Get it? Got it? Got, my dear? So that rule is applicable here also. 80% of the questions of CSAT will be asked from 20% of the syllabus only. For that, you need to have proper analysis. Got it, my dear? Fine. So it is your responsibility. If you like this session, then please share it among your friends also. And you can contact me on my number. चलो आगे भी हम बढ़ते हैं बेटा. Now there is a 50 days plan on Educard 24. This is a 50 days plan. Although if you are aware about the syllabus, you can choose. It is quite possible to crack CSAT in 20 days also, my dear, provided you know the right syllabus, what are the topics you have to focus upon, what should be the best strategy. But I have given a 50 days master plan. I can assure that if some student is following this plan, then I can give it in return that that student will definitely get more than 100 marks in CSAT, whatever the difficulty level of the exam is there. And I have kept in mind the students from the humanity background or non-engineering background, or those engineering students और दोज इंजीनियरिंग. बेटा मैं अभी कमेंट के आंसर देने जाऊंगा ना, तो मतलब बिकॉज मेरे को स्क्रीन पे झुकना पड़ेगा. नाउ आई एम इन फुल जोश. जोश इज हाई. ओके, सो अभी कमेंट्स आप लोगों के आ रहे हैं, ठीक है ना. 80-20 रूल, देयर इज अ बुक ऑन 80-20 रूल. एक पूरी बुक है बेटा 80-20 रूल. कहीं पे भी आप अप्लाई करके देख सकते हो. वंदना, 80-20 रूल इज एप्लीकेबल इन एवरी पार्ट ऑफ द लाइफ. Fine. You will always get 80% help from 20% of your friends. Fine. Whatever calls, whatever conversation you are doing in your life throughout the day, you can analyze your day. Your 80% of the conversation is among with the 20% of your friends. ठीक है वंदना, ये 80-20 हमेशा अप्लाई होगा in every aspect of the life. ओके हाँ जी. डे 1 ये पूरा का पूरा डिटेल, दिस कंप्लीट डिटेल आई विल गिव यू. यहाँ पे मैंने एक थोड़ा सा सैंपल बनाया बेटा. फर्स्ट डे देयर विल बी इंट्रोडक्शन वीडियो. सो फ्रॉम दिस मंडे ऑनवर्ड्स आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट दिस सेशन. दिस 50 डेज पूरा का पूरा प्लान बताऊंगा. इफ एनी ऑफ योर फ्रेंड, ठीक है ना, जो आपको लगता है कि उसको रिक्वायरमेंट है सीसेट की, स्पेशली फ्रॉम द नॉन इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड, ठीक है ना, प्लीज शेयर इट विद दैट पर्सन. फाइन. तो यू गाइज ऑल्सो कैन फॉलो दिस प्लान, ठीक है ना, बिकॉज जो मुझसे क्लासेस अटेंड कर रहे हैं बच्चे, दे कैन फॉलो दिस प्लान. वीडियोस वगैरह आप लोगों के पास हैं, ठीक है ना. कंटेंट, स्टडी मटेरियल आई विल प्रोवाइड यू, नो नीड टू वरी. हाँ जी. फर्स्ट डे इट विल बी इंट्रोडक्टरी वीडियो, सिलेबस एंड द स्टडी प्लान. And there will be, I am planning some special lectures for non-engineering students, like basic calculations lecture. And the best part is that after every lecture there will be a small test. That test will be on our app Educard 24. So chain rule basics. Before every lecture I will prepare a 10 to 15 minutes video, keeping in mind the ह्यूमैनिटी बैकग्राउंड स्टूडेंट्स. उन सभी के लिए एक छोटा सा वीडियो बनाऊंगा मैं, so that the student get familiar with the topic and they can compete with the other students who are sitting in the class. Okay, straight away, no need to go for that, no need to go for the main lecture. Those non-engineering student can watch a small video, थोड़ा सा देखेंगे confident. And in this video basically I will try to cover the NCERT syllabus itself. ठीक है ना, बिल्कुल ही जैसे छोटे बच्चे को पढ़ाया जाता है बेटा. ओके. Now, so after 5 days, one day is revision plus the pending work. You do that. Now, what is happening? After every chapter, you can see a test on the simple equation, lecture on calendars, then test on calendars, then figure counting, clock basic, clock lecture plus test on clocks. Okay, my dear. Then revision plus pending work. After that, what will happen? Suppose during the 10 days, suppose we have finished 8 chapters. I'm saying 7 chapters or 8 chapters. After that, what will happen? You have to revise the entire syllabus. Then I am going to take a module test of that also, because it has happened that जैसे आज हमारी क्लास में बेटा सपोज करो कैलेंडर का चैप्टर चल रहा है. Students are confident about this chapter calendars, but what will happen if I ask the same question from the students after 1 week? Then they forget everything. तो ये नहीं हो, इसीलिए these 7 or 8 chapters are clubbed together in one module. After this module there will be a test, और इस टेस्ट का बेटा you will be getting the ranking. ठीक है ना, you will get to know. So you will get to know what is your preparation level. Whatever we are going to study, we are keeping in mind that after this test only, even if you have to sit in the final exam, then you must be very much comfortable. ठीक है ना, अभी भी आप जा सकते हो, ऐसे प्रिपेयर करना है. Don't leave CSAT for the last day revision, because my dear, last 1 year, or sorry, not 1 year, last 1 month is very crucial for your preparation. You have done so much during this time, so you have to revise, you have to do India yearbook, economic survey, budget, so many things will be there, current affairs will be there. क्या क्या पढ़ोगे आप last 1 month? I don't suggest anyone to go for CSAT. Just write basic test series. Okay, before that only you have to prepare CSAT. So I think I can quickly go through this chapters, basic video, then chapter main video. After that there is small test. In this way we are going to cover the chapters. Then after 6 to 7 chapters are over, we are going to club them. Then we are going to take the module test. My dear, I can assure you this is going to be more beneficial than the lectures you are attending. ठीक है ना, these I think I want to start from Monday onwards. ये सारे के सारे टेस्ट वगैरह जो है ये मैं ऐप पे अपलोड कर दूंगा. ठीक है ना, गॉट इट माय डियर. आगे बढ़ते हैं. सो ये पूरा का पूरा you can see after 21 days there is again the revision plus pending work, module test 2, what, and syllabus is all topics after module 1. So whatever we have covered after module 1 till here, all these chapters will be clubbed in module 2. Now my dear, I know that number system is very important chapter, so I have devoted more time to number system. You can see number system lecture 1 test 1, number system lecture 2 test 2 on numbers, then number system lecture 3 test 3, number system lecture 4, number system lecture 5, number system lecture 4. So whichever I consider the most important chapter, the more focus is given to those chapters. Clear beta? After this is in this way we are going to cover the entire syllabus in 50 days. पूरा का पूरा syllabus हमारा 50 दिन में cover हो जाएगा. After this test, मतलब टोटल मैं बताता हूं बेटा हमारा क्या होगा. जो भी स्टडी मटेरियल मैंने आप लोगों से प्रॉमिस किया है, आप लोगों को मैं स्टडी मटेरियल दूंगा. इन दैट टेस्ट यू विल बी गेटिंग ऑल द पीडीएफ्स, जो भी मैंने अपनी एडुका 24 की बुक लिखी है, पूरे के पूरे क्वेश्चंस, इंक्लूडिंग ऑल द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, द क्वेश्चंस दैट आई हैव डन इन योर क्लास आल्सो, वो क्वेश्चंस भी उसके अंदर इंक्लूडेड होंगे. अदर प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस विल आल्सो बी देयर, एंड अलोंग विद दैट देयर विल बी 37 टेस्ट, 37 chapter test, 4 module test will be there, and 5 full syllabus tests. So I can say total there will be 46 tests. Now I don't think that a student preparing for CSAT require anything else. इससे ज्यादा की आपको जरूरत भी नहीं है बेटा. ठीक है ना आप, and don't take it that like sir 37 test will be too much for me. My dear, Some test will be of 20 minutes. After every chapter, suppose I have given you practice questions of 20 practice questions, 30 minutes. This kind of test will be there. Okay. ऐसा मत सोचना कि 37 chapters or 46 chapters, it means we will keep on preparing for CSAT only. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला बेटा. I know that. Fine. So I respect your time, money and energy. So some modules that I have designed is concept builder module. In this module, I am going to prepare the videos. I am going to teach the video through video. For this module is specially for the non-engineering students, my dear. Concept builder module. In this will be somewhere around 7 to 8 hours. 7 to 8 hours. In this, I am going to cover the very basics of mathematics, especially for non-engineering students. And this module, there will be very nominal charges, 500 rupees around. Number system 0 to hero. Fine. Those students who are already attending my classes, no need to buy these things. These are for the reference. You can refer to your friend. Okay, my dear. Getting na? Fine. Okay, beta. So number system 0 to hero, this separate chapter is very important. So I have created segregated modules: complete CSAT live course, recorded course, CSAT study material plus test series. My dear, so let us talk about this. CSAT study material plus test series. In this, whatever I was saying, my book जो PDF format में रहेगा, and the test series, everything, it is available at, other people are paying 1500 for this. Got it, my dear? So you guys, whatever we have discussed in the class, तो उसके लिए आप कर सकते हैं बेटा, ठीक है ना? तो ये वीडियो मैं YouTube पे नहीं डालता, ठीक है ना? इसको हटा दूंगा मैं इस वीडियो को. तो हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स होंगे, दो स्टूडेंट्स हु हैव taken coaching from me, if they want to go for this test series and this study material, you guys have to pay. बोलो बेटा, आप you only decide. Are you there? चलो हम डिस्कस कर लेंगे बेटा. So that's it. Now your question answer session. बोलो बेटा, कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हो? कोई भी क्वेश्चन? हाँ पूछो सूरज. पूछो बेटा. What I am going to do, maybe tomorrow I will create these course. एक मैं लिंक उसके लिए अपने टेलीग्राम चैनल पे ही डाल दूंगा, ठीक है ना? एक कूपन कोड आई कैन क्रिएट, जो ये 1500 का कोर्स है, इसके लिए आई विल जनरेट ए कूपन कोड एंड यू गाइस first 50 people will get 50% discount on that. Is it okay? First 50 people 50% discount coupon. Okay? Raveen, my dear, actually in this session I don't know, Raveen, are you already taking are you already my student, my dear Raveen? बोलो बेटा. वो बुक का मैंने बोला है बेटा, स्टडी मटेरियल इज बुक फॉर्म. ओके रवीन, फॉर दैट you may contact me, you just WhatsApp me at 97 मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर लेना रवीन, 9718309602। ओके बच्चे, फाइन। बाकी स्टूडेंट्स कोई डाउट है तो पूछो बेटा, अदरवाइज आई हैव टू स्टार्ट इट। अच्छा, वन मोर थिंग, वन मोर रिक्वेस्ट माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, फ्रॉम टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स आई एम प्लानिंग टू take live classes on YouTube, especially for my students, those who are taking coaching or who have already taken coaching. So it will be a kind of revision lectures for you. So I am planning the fifth, I am going to cover 50 concepts. Every day we will be taking one concept. So the next 50 days I am going to teach live on YouTube. Okay beta, ठीक है ना? तो कल जैसे ही मैं लाइव सेशन स्टार्ट करूंगा बेटा, आई विल शेयर द लिंक विद यू गाइस। सो ऑल ऑफ यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू ज्वाइन द यूट्यूब चैनल। पता नहीं ऐसा कभी बोला नहीं है मैंने, ठीक है ना? यू जस्ट सब्सक्राइब द चैनल, लाइक द वीडियो, और क्या बोलते हैं भाई, ये बहुत बड़ा पंगा होता है, ठीक है ना? टीचर के लिए बोल पाना जैसे हम कुछ बेच रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? ऐसा तो नहीं है। ओके माय डियर, सो ऑल ऑफ यू, चलिए आज के लिए काफी है। चलो बेटा मिलते हैं फिर, ठीक है? ओके, थैंक यू। सो यू दिस वीडियो यू नीड टू शेयर अमंग योर फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज इस वीडियो को शेयर कर देना। मैंने इसे पब्लिक नहीं किया बेटा, ठीक है ना? इट इज अनलिस्टेड, इट इज अनलिस्टेड वीडियो। हाँ, शेयर, लाइक, सब्सक्राइब ठीक है ना? लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, शेयर, ठीक है ना? चल, ओके ओके आरती, ठीक है बेटा, बाय। अच्छा, वैसे YouTube पे सही दिख रहा हूं मैं, मतलब बोर्ड वगैरह सही दिख रहा है, क्लीन? बोलो बेटा, बोर्ड वगैरह क्लीन दिख रहा है? ओह ग्रेट ग्रेट ग्रेट, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू। चलो ओके बेटा, ओके। तो थोड़ा सा ना, मतलब यहाँ पे थोड़ी कॉमेडी भी चलेगी बेटा, ठीक है ना? कॉमेडी की दुकान लगेगी थोड़ी मेरा बहुत ज्यादा देर तक मैं सीरियस रह नहीं सकता, ठीक है ना? आज तक किसी के लिए सीरियस नहीं, मतलब समझ पा रहे हो ना आप? ठीक है ना? बी सिंसियर, नॉट सीरियस। चलो ओके माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, बाय, टेक केयर। चल, उमा, सूरज, आरती, रूपम, अवनी, थैंक यू माय डियर, थैंक यू।